Life has never been easier in 2024, and I think this might be the easiest time in the past 20 years to start a local business. Thanks to the rise of digital tools, internet, and social media, even solo entrepreneur or small teams can thrive like ever before. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how my wife Emily and I built this six-figure business in just 1 year with $0 spent on marketing. I've tried this in both Canada and China, so I'm very confident that you can apply this simple 5-step framework to anywhere around the world. If you're thinking about starting a business that requires little upfront investment, especially if you got a family to support just like I do, this video is for you. Hi guys, my name is James Gu, a teacher turned entrepreneur. I leverage ChatGPT to help others live better and achieve their financial success through social media. Have you ever wondered what kind of business you should start? My recommendation is to focus on service-based business. Many times all you need is a home office, whether it's offering editing service for YouTubers or maybe running errands for elderly neighbors, or maybe accounting service for local businesses. The possibilities are endless. To give you some ideas, I'm going to put a list here so you can do a brainstorm and come up with your own ideas. When Emily and I started, our best skill was to teach English because it's a huge demand in China and we speak fluent English. But after moving to a new neighborhood like the one that we're living in right now, and we realized that this area doesn't really have a place that offer children's reading program. Some of you guys might be parents too. So as a parent, Emily and I know how important this is to help our son Jason started reading when he was younger, but we couldn't find anything nearby. So we did some more research and realized that many of those learning centers were only focusing on exam preparations. That's when we decided to fill the gap ourselves. Well, some of our friends were asking us if we had doubts. Of course we had doubts. I think it's a human nature to have doubts when you're sitting in that position. But the truth is, you never know your idea will work until you actually test it. And that's when we started our MVP, which stands for minimum viable product. We spent some money on studying desks, chairs, a whiteboard, some books, and a printer. And after that, we put a little sign on our door to show our neighbors what we do here. That's basically how we started. Now, I'm sure you've got the ideas. Let's talk about how to leverage our resources to bring that idea to life. Basically, your business idea is only as strong as resources behind it. And resources include your network and finances. So at the very beginning, you should be thinking about your personal connections, your friends and families, because these people are very likely to become your first clients or customers. For us, our first clients were our neighbors' children. And on top of that, they were not only enrolling in our program, but also referred to others. And at the very beginning, we had our business cards and flyers ready. So whenever we saw our neighbors, we'll just tell them that, hey, we're gonna start this and feel free to give me a call when you need help. And in addition to our network, the next thing you should pay attention is your financial resources. Now, I've mentioned this in our previous video that we should have at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses saved up just in case, right? I'll leave a link somewhere right here. Please make sure to check it out if you want to create your job and start a business. And also I'll leave a link in the description. And if you can have 1 year worth of expenses saved up, that's even better. Now, here's the thing. I don't believe anyone can't find a sustainable business idea within a 12 months of time. That's just impossible. So if you have savings for 12 months, I am 99% positive that you will go through the tough times and achieve something. Now, with your resources in place, it's time to build your MVP and start testing your business idea. Here's the thing, building your business doesn't have to be complicated, but just make sure to avoid the common pitfalls. When starting a business, a lot of people were thinking about renting a place, setting up an office, hiring this people, that people. But my advice is to start small and simple, especially if you're inexperienced. Our first product was Oxford Reading Tree Series because it was something our kid could use and could be very helpful to a lot of children around. And we didn't really rent a space. We were just using our living room as our first classroom. That helped us to keep the cost low. Instead, we can focus on delivering values. There are 2 common mistakes to avoid when developing your MVP. Number 1 is obsessing over your idea. It's easy to fall in love with your business ideas and ignore customer feedback, but that's very dangerous. We should always listen to our clients and be ready to pivot if necessary. Number 2 is perfectionism. Many entrepreneurs want to perfect their products or service before launching. This can lead to delays and missed opportunities. Instead, start small, gather feedback, and iterate quickly. Now that our MVP is ready, let's talk about how to spread the word and attract more customers by using social media. Maybe you want to know how we use social media to grow our business business with leads coming in every single day. Our content strategy revolves around 3 pillars. Number 1 is personal content. These contents are to show your personality, characteristics, and values, so your audience know you as a person and know who you really are. Number 2 is professional content. This content is to share your knowledge, skills, and experience to establish your expertise. Number 3 is lifestyle content. This content is to document your daily life, hobbies, or travel to connect with your audience on a deeper level. So you can talk about your personal stories, how you started this business, or whatever. Additionally, always add a location tag when you post a video. If you don't want people to know where you live, that's fine. You can maybe choose a shopping center or shopping mall, maybe just a public park around where you live. And in your lifestyle content, you can talk about your neighborhood once in a while. For example, oh, today the weather is so nice, I might take my son to go hiking around the mountain nearby. And if you live in the same city, I recommend you guys to take your children to come visit this mountain. It's beautiful, blah, blah, blah. And why are we doing this? Because platforms tend to push content to people nearby your location. So it's super important for local business. Another crucial element is to grab attention within the first 3 seconds of each one of your videos. Well, but this is a huge topic. I don't think I can cover everything in this video as I'm trying to keep it light, but I might dive into this in a future video just in case if you're interested. If so, please leave a comment down below, okay? But for now, let's just remember the few seconds so crucial for people to pay attention at you, and that means a lot to the algorithm. So by following this strategy, we're able to generate leads almost every single day. But the best part of this is we get to choose who we want to work with. Like, oh my God, like, can you believe it? This is literally the best part, I think. It's just amazing. Now, you've got your MVP, your social media strategy in place, and let's talk about how to optimize and expand your product offerings. When you're up to this point, first of all, I want to thank you for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to consider hit that like button and subscribe to our channel because that helps me to grow as well. And let's go back to our topic. Now, your business might be up and running now. So here's what I do to expand our business based on our current existing clients. We all know that acquiring a brand new customers is far more challenging and costly than retaining the existing customers. It's literally 5 times more to acquire new customers than keeping and maintaining an existing one. Because the existing customers know you and like you and trust you already. They've experienced your service, and let's assume it was a positive experience, which means they're more likely to advocate for you. On the other hand, new customers are a blank slate, and they require more effort and energy and time to convince them of your value. So to encourage our students' parents to refer more students to us, we offer small incentives. For example, we provide discount vouchers to parents who refer other families to us, and for those referral leads who actually turn into enrollment, both families receive a free class. So this approach opens the door for organic growth through word of mouth. Like, you don't really need to offer something crazy expensive. The whole point is to encourage people to give you referrals. By implementing these strategies, you will find that your customer base grows organically. But there's also one thing so important I want to talk about this right now. There are usually 2 types of traffic sources. Number 1 is private traffic sources. This refers to something like Facebook or your email list, okay? These people are either your friends and family or people who know about you but haven't purchased your service yet. However, they might need your service in the near future. So for this kind of clients, what you need to do is to show up almost every single day. Tell them, hey, this is the service that I provide, and this is the result that I have done for my clients. And maybe one day you will need my service, here's my contact information. And that's private traffic. And the second type of traffic is called the public traffic. So something like TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, or Twitter and LinkedIn. So this kind of source is for you to build your expertise in front of the public. So after people get to know about you, they might be interested in your service and pay for your service. So long story short, private traffic is for referrals and your existing clients, and the public traffic is for new leads or customers. Okay, so starting a business might seem daunting, but with the right approach, it's entirely doable. Don't wait for the perfect moment because you never know when the perfect moment is. And I like to say this again, start small, gather feedback, and iterate quickly. If the business idea works, great, congratulations. If not, move on to the next project. When Emily and I first started, we had no idea if the business would survive. But by focusing on providing values and staying flexible and leveraging the power of social media and use the resources that we have, we were able to establish this 6-figure business in just 1 year. But I can tell you one thing, there's no overnight success. So what you need to do is to think, take actions, and keep learning from it. Okay, so that's it for today, and I hope this video helped you like the way they helped me when I was younger. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to subscribe and smash that like button because that really helps me to grow this channel so that I will make more content like this for you. All right, I'll see you guys until next time.